Hello, and welcome to the part one of Dark Souls 3 walkthrough. Let's start by making a new character. I actually
Indeed,
ended up needing to delete a character so that I could do this.
Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep, Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And a reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yon the giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be Cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
Alright. What should we be? Sure. Why not? Nice. You don't have to fight all those guys. I mean, you can if you want to get some practice in and get good at like the controls and the mechanics and everything, but really, you're not going to get much souls for it. Not going to get any items other than that first Ashen Estus. It just works better to get here. Oh, missed it. That's important. We're going to go back and get that. Seemingly unimportant, but this Titanite shard is going to be one of the first level up pieces we get for our weapon. So it's better to get that now. Ah, unfortunate. Okay. Can't catch me in here. Alright. There we go. Ah, one too many. There we go. Easy enough. Bop. Trick to that, keep your shield up when you have stamina. Be sure to circle to the right, hit him on his back left. Only do about 2 pops every time. And then that'll do it. We could go fight Swordmaster, but I don't know that we'd really benefit from it. I'm not sure that I'm going to go dexterity with this build. So having a katana early game is really not going to make a big difference. Definitely. Thing that will make a difference is getting that silver serpent ring. I guess we're gonna fight him anyway. Ooh, mistakes. Never should have did this, man. got a hit on him. Well, there he goes. I'll come back and get the Uchi-Katana after I spawn back in. East-West shield, super useful if you're building a deprived character, or starting deprived. Because you get a shield better than a flippin' plank wood. That's a useful ember, especially when you die the first time. Speaking of death. Another ember, alright. Alright, that'll do it for this little bit. Found Firelink. Talk to her, but really, she's just going to tell us to put the sword here. Now we can level up. Awesome. We are just going to give ourselves more health right now. Nothing else really matters. Not going to really scale anything up in just 5 levels. Would have been smart to buy a soapstone, wouldn't it? Well, it's all good. Now normally I would tell you to go all the way to the top and practice trying to jump up the tree, but man, that just takes forever. And I've not been able to consistently do it, at least not anymore. Certainly used to, but I don't now. There we go. Alright. Spawn into this little room with nothing in it. It's the only time you'll ever be in this room. You can take the stairs or you can jump like a super cool guy. Rest. So that direction is going to be another Titanite shard and a big old monster. We don't really care about the monster right now, so let's just go get the next bonfire. Down here to the right, none of these guys will attack except for him. Nice. And then this guy, who alerts everybody else to attack you. You can kill those guys for small amounts of souls, but it's, I mean, like 36 at a time, it's basically nothing. Now up these stairs, it's going to be a trap and some binoculars. Normally, you keep going, pick this up, be like, oh yeah, I did it, and then this guy would be a total jerk. We can kill those guys for an okay amount of souls, and carefully drop down right here. Reason we do that is because we can get this little item in this door, or this window here. Gold pine resin. It's worth a good amount of souls. It also does a lot of damage if you put it on a weapon. It's just It's a one-time use kind of thing. So if you need souls, do the souls. If you get stuck on a boss, not a bad way to do some extra damage. You could take that little ladder. I just am choosing not to. From here, normally you get stuck fighting those guys. We're gonna run all the way up and go all the way across. Because the fire... Well, I was definitely opening that, but... Okay. There we go. Hey! Normally don't get that kind of luck. Can I even use that right now? No, I can't. Wow, you need 32 strength. That is a lot. Well, cool that we got it though. Go ahead and drink this. Let's see if we can get this mimic. This is a mimic. Don't try to open it. You can tell because of the chain kind of wrapped that way, and because it's breathing. So anyway. Mimics are like not very fun to fight because they'll do that and they'll pick you up. And yeah. So you want to avoid getting picked up. Oh, like that. Okay. I'm pretty sure this fight used to be a lot harder. He's gonna drop the deep battle axe. Hopefully, yeah. So, right now, this longsword is not really scaling with anything. I mean, it can. It scales with strength and dexterity. You can tell by your attribute requirement and then attribute bonus. So the bonus is what adds that little plus 14. But because my strength and dexterity is so low, I'm barely getting any bonus. So instead, I can use this axe, which does less physical damage, but does double the damage total, including the dark damage. So either I'm doing 124, or I'm doing, what is that, 192? So instead, I'm going to use this axe that we got out of the mimic. It is now going to do a total of more damage right now. It's not going to scale with any of our stats, but it's going to do more damage, which is what we want. Now, there's two guys over there that we normally fight. Instead, I'm going to skip them. Come try this Lothric Knight. Normally, I would recommend you skip this, because this can be a not so fun fight. There we go. Backstab. Ooh. Sucks to suck. Broken straight sword. Good thing I went and got that. So I thought these guys would stand up and attack you once you walked out the door. Turns out they don't if you just run straight. There's going to be a guy on the left. Throwing knife. Firebomb. And your bonfire is right up these stairs. Up the stairs, light the bonfire, and rest. And we can go level. So let's go level at Firelink Shrine. soapstone. So your white soapstone is what allows you to do co-op. And if you have friends that you want to play the game with, you use that white soapstone, put on the password, and yeah, that's how that works. We're gonna hold off upgrading this. And we're gonna go to tower on the high wall. Tower on the wall. Yeah. Now, normally when somebody takes you through a level of Dark Souls, they cover literally everything. I'm not sure that I really need to do that since all those are out there. I think really you're just looking for somebody to give you a general idea of how to get through this. You do want to get this Titanite shard. It's right next to the bonfire. That Titanite shard is going to be used to upgrade your weapon. Your weapon will then scale and do more damage when it's upgraded further. We're going to let him walk out because we don't need to fight him again. We really didn't need to fight him the first time. Alright. There we go. They're going to throw fire bombs. Be a total jerk. Oh. Alright. 2 guys in this room, dead. Now, you can go down here, which will then lead to a little hallway. You can go talk to a guy, but you gotta get a cell key to let him out. So, it's not really worth going down there right now. Dead. Now this is a moment where having fire bombs is useful. Those things are weak to fire. Oh. That was super close. Instead, let's see if we can pull him. Oh, we can't pull him. I was really hoping we could. We don't happen to have any. Yeah, we do. So then what we're gonna do is come down to our quick items, firebomb. So now we can click over to it with our down on the D-pad. Click X to throw. Boom, now he's freaking out. Then we're gonna panic roll out. Titanite shard and an ember. Didn't realize it got an ember. Over here, twinkling titanite bug. We get a raw gem for that. Useful when your items aren't going to scale with anything. Put a raw gem on it, it'll just be at a large number without needing to scale with any stats. More fire bombs, cool. This ladder leads down to an area we're gonna go to eventually. but we're going to get there a different way. We are very low on Estus. That is unfortunate. I don't want to be this low. Now, you want to kill that guy, because there's actually a bad guy hiding behind these pots. If you don't kill him, this guy will hop up and attack you from behind, and it's super frustrating. There's also a Lothric Knight out there. See, I knew that was coming, and yet didn't pay attention. Alright, so this Lothric Knight, he's hanging out, just being a punk. Firebomb. Really likes this great shield. Boom, backstab. Nice. Alright. So this guy on the left, as you can see, you can also go this way. Leads to a chest, and you get Astora's straight sword, I believe. But in here, you get the broadsword. Broadsword is a quality weapon. Green Blossom is a consumable that increases your stamina regen for a short period of time. This is not a mimic, normal chest. Astora's straight sword. Now, those are explosive barrels on the floor. So if you happen to catch one of them by it, unfortunately, I did not. I don't want to fight all of them at the same time. Yeah! Hey, I got there. You don't want to hang out down here because there's a guy up top throwing fire bombs, and like I said, those are all explosive barrels. I thought the axe guy followed us. Now he did. And here, I believe, Titanite shard. Nice. Estus shard. Now, earlier I said there was a guy down a long hallway that you'd have to go let out of a cell. And we didn't want to go do that because we didn't have the key. The key for that cell is right down here. Guarded by this jerk of a dog. There we go. Cell key. Boom. Now we need some health. I don't have a way to get health. So, we're just going to do our best. At this point, you drop down from here. You fight him. You go over, up some stairs to the shortcut back to the first bonfire. There's a lot of stuff in between us and right there. Take as little fall damage as possible. And then let's just go for it and hope we don't take any damage. Got him. There's a guy behind us. This is a trap. Keep going. Hoo-hoo. Shield up. That's what's up. And boom, the shortcut that leads back to the first bonfire. Even if we die here, we can always get back. Oh, this is gonna be it. Apparently not. That is really low health. Wow. Now we just gotta make it up the stairs, and we're home free. We can do it. Nope. There we go. Now let me rest. It's not gonna let me rest because this guy is still attacking us, isn't he? And we're back. Alright, so essentially we've completed what we needed to complete for this level. Now, we could go down to that cell area and let Grey Rat out of the prison cell, and then he'll acquire items for us, allow us to buy stuff from him, and can be useful. Is it worth the risk to fight it? It depends. Which enemy? Sorry, I missed when you posted that.
Welcomes. Very well noted.
Generally, I would say it's not worth the risk to fight it, depending on what you're talking about. But if you're feeling good about the number of souls you have, then go for it. I was talking about the mimic. Gotcha. Sorry, I'm super slow. Yes, the mimic. I would say try and fight it because this axe is pretty useful. There's not a lot of stuff that's resistant to dark. Well, I say that. Dark is especially useful against other humans. So like big monsters, not as useful. But in terms of total damage, my right weapon, as you can see, is 192. Whereas if I was still using the straight sword, or long sword, my total damage would only be 124. So it's worth giving it a try. The mimic isn't crazy difficult. But you certainly don't have to. The long sword's like a solid weapon. Like, starting as a knight is basically the best off you can be if you're trying to be a straight up hack and slash character. Oh yeah, other thing. This Ashen Estus. We are not doing any magic stuff, so we don't actually need this Ashen Estus. Instead, we're going to come talk to him. A lot Estus. Boom. Now we have 4 rather than the other way around. Yeah.
Be careful.
Oh yeah, and I think we got an Estus shard. When you get an Estus shard, like we found in that room, reinforce Estus flask. Now, we have... Oh, well, we'll go rest. But now we should have 5 Estus instead of 3. Which is going to make healing obviously a lot more easy. Boom, look at that. 5 Estus flasks. Estus flasks. Say that 10 times fast. Alright. So now, we're I would say that we're pretty under-leveled for finishing this area. I think first playthrough, I got up to like level 30, just trying to grind up so that I'd be comfortable fighting the boss. You don't have to. But dumping all of your stats into health, dumping your levels into health is probably the best choices you can make early on, just because it gives you more chances to live. And your Estus are going to eventually do more health back. Alright, so originally we went this way to go get that bonfire. Now we're going to go this way, and I want that Titanite shard, so we're going to go get it. What do we drop? Light crossbow. That's cool if crossbows and bows weren't just so broken in this game. In a bad way broken. Like, you can't make a bow build. You just can't. Would be nice, but you can't. I missed. There we go. Alright, Biggin. Get backstabbed. Good, good. Vigor is the way to go, for sure. Because like I'm saying, I'm level 16 right now. But I've got almost 20 Vigor and a life ring. Meaning that my max health is, like, doable with an Ember. Oh, jerk face. Well, he's gonna die soon. So I thought. Nope, it didn't do it. Normally that guy explodes and hits the guy with the crossbow. He did not do that this time. But fire bombs. See, blocking with 100% physical shield. Blocking, super useful. Come on, Morgoth. Oh, this is a bad place to be. There we go. Stop it. Look at that. No worries. I was never concerned. Titanite shard. Now, that seems like a lot to do just for a Titanite shard, but when I level up one of my weapons, you'll see why it's so useful. Now, I'd have to use a lot of Estus to get all my health back, so instead, I'm gonna go rest. Boom, rested. Okay. Alright, and then instead of running that way, little drop down, and little drop down. I forget what's over here. Throwing knives. Not that useful. You gotta be careful on lifts like this. It's really easy to roll off and die on accident. So this is a trap. That guy comes at you and a bunch of guys come over the walls. And we just don't want to mess with that. There's also an item up there. Not important enough for me to worry about going and getting. So I'm not gonna. When you're embered, you can occasionally summon in NPCs, like this Lionheart guy right here. He will help you with co-op. And he's got a big ol' axe. Look at that axe. That's ridiculous. So we're gonna use him. I like to kill this guy, because he's a jerk. We're gonna use him because I feel like fighting this winged knight, just to see if somehow we get this winged halberd. Yeah, calm down with the spinny. You. Oh, that didn't do it. Man, he just doesn't have the magic to hold that long. Ah, nothing. Alright, calm down. Lion Knight Albert. I wonder why I thought there was an item over here. Maybe in a later playthrough that's like a plus something ring. I don't know. Oh yeah. Sword over here. Get the rapier. A lot of people swear by the rapier and the S stock for PvP. They've never really been my jam. But I don't PvP that often, so that could be why. Now, the Lothric Knight sword is one of the better straight swords in this game. And this guy's just gonna fight me with a shield. Well, that's rude. Alright, they're getting attacked by this dude and still not doing anything about it. There we go. Holy cow. It was a lot more of a fight than it needed to be. We don't really have enough health to go try for the boss, but we're gonna. I would also like to go kill that guy. He's here. Let's do it. So you can sneak up on him and get a backstab. I just felt like being a dummy. There we go. Yeah, that's right. Beat him up. Refined gem. Alright, so a refined gem allows your weapon to scale with both strength and dexterity. So it's perfect for a quality build if that's what you're going for. So don't attack this chick.
The wait has been long and
Primarily because don't be a jerk. But also,
High Priestess of Lothric Castle.
spoilers.
To speak frankly,
She'll be a boss later.
find the Lords of Sin
So if you attack her now,
gone.
it triggers that boss fight, and it's much later game.
The base of this
So
castle.
starting that boss fight now would be a real mistake. You don't want to do that.
Forge on through the great gate and raise this banner to proceed.
So she gives you the banner, which is awesome. Don't leave yet. Talk to her again.
It is the, and if you fear trespassers, dark then etch this upon you, and the old Concord will beckon.
Way of the Blue. Way of the Blue is nice. You go here, over to this. Way of the Blue. The way it works is while you're embered, you can be invaded in an area that you haven't completed yet. If you get invaded, Way of the Blue will eventually summon a blue spirit to come in and help fight, which is basically another player who comes in and helps defeat the red spirit that invaded you. Ooh, that was a big hit. Huh. Dead. Still no sword, but that's fine. Lucerne, that's not crazy useful. You know, That didn't go well. Last one. Also, I recommend killing this guy first. He stands up and starts shooting you if you try and run past. Alright, there we go. Aha, thought so. Swordmaster, the guy that we killed earlier, is now here to help us beat this boss. And he's out of health as well. That's too bad. So, nice thing is, these guys will help distract the boss because they're NPCs that you can summon in to help. So being embered not only increases your max health, but also makes it so that you can summon in the occasional NPC. The downside of summoning in people to help fight the boss is that they increase the boss's max health. So it takes longer to kill them. But at the same time, if everybody's doing a good amount of damage, it should be worth it. That's probably nothing. I wouldn't turn around and look at it. Ah, you had to turn around. Look, he's probably just coming out to congratulate you on, like, way to go, you finished the level. This is it. Just go away. It's quite the mace. Right? He probably just wants a hug. And we're out of health, so just don't mess up. Where are my phantoms? There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna... Oh, I can't use it? Oh, I can't use it because it's imbued with dark already. That's too bad. Swordmaster needs to go heal, man. This is gonna be fine. Don't freak out. There we go. Lightning. Alright. Just keep on the back side. He's gonna move around a lot. Keep the shield up. Alright, we're in second phase. Gonna be a lot of frost breath. If you get frostbitten, your stamina comes back slower. It takes away a certain percentage of your health. And you take a little bit more damage for that amount of time. He does a lot of charging attacks in this phase, which is like not really a big deal for a mage, but sucks for somebody that has to get up close and personal, like this. Rawr. Vordt. So this is the first real boss. Oh no, Albert died. Come on, get it. Yeah. Ba, ba, ba. Rip Albert, that's right. He died for a good cause. And these doors just magically open. Now, you can go back to Firelink and level up, or you can push on. There's a bonfire right at this next area. Walk out here, raise the banner. Don't run off the side. As you can see, there's a lot of blood stains right there. It's because people run forward thinking it's going to prompt them to raise the banner, but they haven't actually gotten it from the handmaiden at the top of the stairs. So they just run off the edge thinking it'll prompt them. And then they die. Oh, Now this seems super menacing, right? Seems super menacing that these flying monsters are coming up, like assaulting us basically on the side of this cliff. But we're fine. We're fine here. This is planned. If they drop you, you die, but they probably won't drop you. What's up, Matthew?
Are we streaming right now?
We are streaming right now. I'm doing a Dark Souls 3 walkthrough.
Oh.
Yeah.
Am I interrupting them?
No, you're good. You can join in. I just finished the first area.
Awesome.
Yeah. And actually, I am gonna go level. Let's see.
So wait, are you like at low level then right now?
Yeah,
Your character?
I had to delete my one of my characters and made a new one. But that's okay. I'm okay with this.
Welcome, husband. Very well
It's fine.
behaved.
It's fine.
We're fine here. So I could keep pushing vigor. I also kind of want to start pushing strength a little bit. But I'll keep pushing vigor until it gets to 30. And
Farewell,
actually,
Russian
we've been going at this for an hour. So let's call it there for this part 1. And I will see you guys for part 2. Peace.